Hello, welcome to Movie Reviews by South of Normal with your host, me, Michael Sawran. Today's film we're going to be reviewing is Blacklight, Liam Neeson's latest in I've got skills, don't mess with me genre. You know those movies that started with Taken and should have ended with Taken? We got another one here. This one, Blacklight. Poorly disguised as a movie or a film in general, it'll have you doing nothing but checking your watch to see when you can leave the theater. First time I looked was at 12 minutes and change. That's how long I got before I was like, yeah, this is not good. The film follows the story of Neeson's character as the guy who is undercover for the FBI, more undercover than the people who are undercover, who he needs to go in and pull them out from being undercover and save their asses. And we open up on this political rally of sorts with a young Latina politician who's gotta assume supposed to be resembling AOC down there. And this scene ends with her being literally ran over by a car and being murdered outside of her house. And it was just like, this was poor taste. It was written in there to be political, and it was written in a way that's going to get both sides riled up at the other, and it was just gross and not good. Just immediately, this is the first 5 to 10 minutes of the movie, and it just ruined it. Right off the bat, I was just like, yep, this is going to be bad news. And it only gets worse from there, because the very next scene after this one is Neeson driving 100 miles an hour to the middle of bum-F nowhere to save one of these undercover FBI agents in a trailer park, surrounded by these, I don't even know what to call how they dress him up, like dregs of the earth of society. They're all dirty and leather-clad, carrying all kinds of weaponry, mostly guns, and they got American flags, rebel flags flying. They're threatening to shoot everyone, murder everyone because they don't agree with what they're doing. And they're all like, not my country, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, you're doing this political crap this quickly, and you want me to buy in? No, thank you. You can do political stuff, you can be political in movies, you can do that. But the way it was handled in this one was too ripped from the headlines, too trying to stir the pot, too not just, it was just poor writing, poor storytelling, poor everything. And it's just, it ruined the movie from minute one. I mean, they try to humanize Neeson's character to make him look like he's trying to be better because he's had this life of regret. Yeah, they give him his OCD. They make him, I want to retire. I want to be the best grandfather I can be now. I've ruined my wife. I've ruined my daughter's perception of me. Let me plant the seed in my granddaughter and make her love me and show that I can change. But then he gives her a flashlight that's also a taser for her birthday, and she's in kindergarten. It's going to be a struggle, is what they're laying down. Because this is immediately followed by him forgetting her at school. Because he's got a convict handcuffed in his car. And then he brings the convicts to the school. So he's struggling. Oh, wow. Maybe you should have opened the movie with that. Not the political garbage. The script is just a shell of a story that's overly dripping with political overtones, ripped from the headlines of today, disguised as good writing, mixed in with Liam Neeson, who he's got this whole genre about him now. It's been about over 10 years that they've been making movies like this. Taken 1, Taken 2, Taken 3. The hell was that one that just came out where he was like a truck driver? He was on that plane in the other one. He fought wolves. He's just this badass guy who's got all these skills. Let's just keep making movies around this premise, but not give you anything else. Not try and write a story. Not try and he's a good actor. He's still good, but he's just in these garbage roles. I prefer him to go back to being a good actor, or at the very least, just being good cop from the Lego movie, good or bad cop from the Lego movie again. Because he was great then, and I wish he just stuck with that and stopped this Taken, I've got skills nonsense. Taken's not a bad movie. I enjoyed Taken, but again, it should have been Taken 1, nothing else. Back to the writing. The writing, it's just like, after you get over all these political things and the shell of a story you've concocted around this, it's like the bad guy in the end, it's just like, I'm bad. I have nothing else to give. I'm doing it just cause. I love a good villain. I love a good villain story. I'll watch movies like Joker where it's about the villain more so than I will against the good guys, because the villains are where the crazy stories usually are, the meaty stories, not the heroes have them, but the villains ones are just juicier in my opinion. Villains win Oscars too, especially if you play the Joker. That seems to be the case. The villains have all the fun. The heel, you gotta hate the heel, and the heel gets to have all the fun because the good guy has to be good all the time. You can't have any vices. He has to be true. So I'd watch a movie about the villain all the time. Anyhow, Blacklight is just a shell of a thing pretending to be a movie. It's in theaters now. Stars Liam Neeson. Check it out. Let me know if you agree with me. Hit me up in the comments. Yell at me in the comments. Or just be like, yes, in the comments. I don't care. I'll respond. I'll interact with you. Leave me a comment. Give me a like. Follow me for any more takes that come out on this, or if you like good content, I've got plenty. Give me a subscribe and follow along. I've been your host, Mike Sawran. Thank you guys.